All right. I think you already know what time it is based off the title. This is going to be a review of all of the adult Krillins in the S.H.Figuarts collection. So we're going to do first an unboxing, and this is going to be my first time looking at the Krillin, Son Goku's old friend box. So let's go ahead and open this up. Again, bear with me here as I don't really do a lot of unboxings via video. Try to talk over kind of my process here, but I have somewhat of ADD when it comes to opening boxes. I don't want to crease anything. Use a box cutter. That's kind of how I lift the opening. Put pressure up this way and then, pull to the opposite side so I don't crease any of these. So let's go ahead and open these up. And just to let you know, I get these directly from Japan using a courier service, not sponsored by any of them, but any courier service will do. However, with the recent tariff price hikes, I don't think it's worth it right now. But here you go. This is the Krillin, Son Goku's old friend. So apologies for the glare. I'm just trying to get some lighting here. Again, I'm not really an expert in getting lighting across on video, and this is a new camera that I have, the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Still trying to get used to this as well. But yeah, the front, the side, here are the back elements there. If you want to pause to read. Let's see if we can do that there. All right. And yep, here's the other side. And that's it. All right, let's go ahead and open this guy up. I'm pretty excited because I see a couple of things that I didn't expect. Actually, one of the things I did expect, the other one I did not. So hopefully that will help out in something that I also have a gripe with. But let's go ahead and open this up again very carefully. I do the right side of these boxes because I don't really like to open the windows part of these boxes. Just, again, another ADD issue with me. And here we go. This is Krillin, the latest iteration. Looks a lot shorter than the other figures, so really like how this is looking. I like his faces. So many teeth on this guy, and let's pull him out first. We'll touch the wang later, but yeah, move that over to the side, and let's go ahead and try to zoom in on him. It's a nice face there. Obviously, his gi's a little bit darker than his other ones. Maybe to be more color accurate. Looks good. I don't know why they gated him behind the premium Bandai product. It doesn't make any sense, but that's okay. All right, so very good detail on the eyes and the dots. Very pronounced in this one. Gi, again, very dark orange, closer to brown. Shoes. It's not bad. Yeah, I like this one better. It's much more of the old school looking gi. And we'll go ahead and compare it with the other ones later on. So yeah, it's a good good figure overall. I mean, again, I'm not really too technical on these things because you got other influencers that will probably explain to you his joints and his articulation. Me, just a filthy casual that really likes Dragon Ball and Figuarts figures in general. But I like the joints. Really like the joints. Much more trying to be more seamless, if that makes any sense. Except for this butt flap. This is pretty funny. But yeah. This is the Son Goku's old friend Krillin figure. All right, let's see what accessories he has here, and you can see he's peeking out there. I'm gonna get to them soon, but let's go ahead and take a look here. So they got a stand behind here, which is cool. We'll go into that figure or that accessory later. Okay, so let's go and go down to his face. Look at that. Look at that. He's gorging out. So veiny. Man. They really like the penis theme going for Krillin here. But yeah, check this out. Super vascular right there. Look at that. Yeah. Shout out in the comments if you like to eat Snicker bars upside down for the texture. All right. So that's his veiny head face. Let's go for the second one here. Ah, damn. Again, I really like the fact that his dots are very pronounced here. Look at his teeth, man. He's worried. So another worried face that we got here, obviously, is a little bit of a throwback to the original piece. I don't know why they got to put it, white. That's kind of sus. Look at that. All right. Jizz face. All right, the third one. What do we got here? All right, there we go. He's there. His angry face. No veins. Smooth head. All right. Perfect. And then his last one over here. What do we got here? The Coomer face. And they really got the details down. Let's see here. It's like glint. I got some blemishes. I don't care. That's fine. You have to produce thousands of these figures anyway. So yeah, that's it. These are the 4 faces. You really like their teeth this time. Yeah. Right. And then the grabby hands. Damn, dude. The pleasurer. I got this set of what do they call them? Plot hands. No, I don't want any hands. And the drunken master, I think, grips. And then the fireball hands, which leads us to your favorite, the dong. Damn, dude, they straight up gave you a little butt plug in this toy. Serious. There you go. Hold it. Damn, that's crazy. Yep. So this is the latest Krillin. Why don't we put these back in its place? I don't even know how they belong in here. I'm just gonna plop it in, figure it out after. Let's set this over to the side for now. All right, let's get this out of the way. And then let's go to our sort of latest figure. Again, this is the Krillin, Earth's Strongest Man. So I could see why they re-released it. Probably because he was a little bit taller here. And the latest one is much more, I guess, accurate to the size of Goku. So yeah, this is the box. Let's try to open this without breaking anything. Yeah, I really cared for his subtleness in this figure. So obviously it got his grinning teeth here. Yeah, the dots aren't as pronounced as the other ones. Here, I'll just put this side by side. See that? I like this. This is very pronounced. Really old school. Okay. Again, size differences is there. He's like a head taller, literally. One more of these guys. Yeah, just about. Okay. So obviously he has this face. And they come in these like pegs. It's kind of interesting how like the older ones, they came with pegs. That one's just, they're just loose going around. If I can take this out. Let's see here. Yeah, this is pretty hard. And again, apologies. This is kind of one take here. There we go. The worried face. And I guess it's because these have like a weird plug to them. Actually, let's see the new head if this would work. So this new head, will it fit? No. No. I think they kind of figured out the head plug on the newer one. So yeah, you can only go one way in there. Yeah. So this is his worried face. Let's try to take out these ones. There we go. Put this back. Ah, okay. That's how you do it. All right. And this is his battle get ready face. And again, with these key peg things. And then finally, his stoic face. His serious face. So a lot of seriousness, worry on this figure, right? Again, the same type of plug underneath. Right there. Okay. All right, so let's zoom out. Obviously, different effects like the Destructo disc here, right? Again, you've probably seen these in other reviews. I'm not going to go over this in depth. I'm just trying to show all of the figures at the same time. Because just got the latest Krillin. It's one of my favorite characters. And here's the Senzu beanbag. Dude, they really like sacks, bro. Seriously. Seriously. They really like their sacks here. Anyways. Yeah, no, I'm lame. We collect Dragon Ball figures. Fight me. All right, so there's that for this figure. All right, to throw another weird curveball, let's just try to put this on the side for now. The third one is the Battle Clothes Krillin. Again, with the heads, they kind of still had these plugs for them. And here's the figure, first off, before we move any further. So it's kind of weird. You have this, and you have this. There's so many different sizes. They're very inconsistent with Krillin. It's very weird. So here is Krillin. And you notice the head, the dots, they're very spread apart, but they're much more pronounced. So here is the Earth's strongest man, and then Goku's old friend. Very different. They're all kind of different in their own ways. I really like the latest one. I think as far as representation of Krillin, the best one. At least from watching as a kid. These ones aren't bad either. It's just different applications and different sagas, right? But yeah, it's kind of weird. They have this dark and it's split apart. Yeah, his head's huge here too. Check this out. Yeah. Anyways, let's get back to the figure. Okay. Got the battle damaged version there, where the beam passes through his body. Sick. All right. Like I said, you've seen these in other reviews before, so I don't want to go into too much detail. Let's get back to the accessories. Again, we have, oh my God, I'm gonna die face. I really, really care about him screaming here. Let's compare him with this other one, the latest one, right? Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Boom, nice. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It's both eyebrows down with this wide mouth, and then one of his eyebrows is up a little bit here. But yeah, again, same thing. The pegs. This is very delicate too. I don't want to break this apart, but yeah, it's the same kind of key lock mechanism thing. I don't even know if they would fit together with the older one too. Probably it would, but again, let's see. Actually, we got them here. Might as well try. Worried face. It won't because it's so small, but it's kind of funny. They have this, all right. It's just the ridges over here, two of them. One of them, it's a little small. That's kind of funny. And the head's bigger too. So let's see, will that fit? No, it won't fit. That's okay. It's kind of weird how they did that. All right, so let's put this back. This is the, again, Earth's Strongest Man accessories. Going back to these heads here. Okay, this one, actually, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. All right, so this head here, let's put back the key, if I can get that to go. Is that it? There we go. Okay, that's the snap in. All right. All right, regular head, ready to fight head, and another stern face. So indifferent, stern, ready to fight, I'm about to die. All right, hands, 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 grippies, right? Chest plate. This is what's different about that one, right? So I think you could just get one of those plastic pry tools and then change that out. Ooh, look at that. His leg just fell apart. Not good. All right. Yeah. I think you could just pull this apart. Yeah, like that. Hey, watch the paint come off with my luck. Okay, there we go. This, yeah, that's weird. Is this a damaged one? I don't know. Let's see what the differences are. Yeah, I don't know. One's wider than the other. Sorry, I've been doing this off camera. Again, apologies for the one take. Just wanted to do this, you know, having to edit all these items. I'm not really fond of editing either. All right, again, these plates, and it goes behind here. I think this is like the back. Is it back one? I have no idea. Anyways, yeah, we could do this another time, but again, you've seen this multiple times in different videos. It's not about that for right now. Okay, here you go. So there's that. Okay, and then finally, let's put these back actually. Finally, I think the most elusive figure, and that's kind of what got me into collecting, was because that figure was actually very cool looking at the time. And it was when I was starting to get into Figuarts. You know what? I'm gonna take this off. And put that there. Again, just my ADD kicking in here, wanting to, you know, put in what I had there. There we go. Okay. There you go. That makes more sense. All right. Lastly, this dude, the original Krillin figure, which is basically the same height, I guess, somewhat, as like Goku, or not same height, but like a little bit taller than Goku. Right, yeah, not taller than Goku, taller than the rest, but like almost the same height. A lot of people, again, were complaining that this was too tall to be a Krillin figure, and I agree. Very thin, lanky parts. His neck doesn't really go with his body. He's supposed to be stubbier. Look like a, you know, Gohan's body, you know, like Teen Gohan or whatever. Anyways, so this is the original. This is the case that it came in. And yeah, this was one of the first figures that I picked up. So let's unbox the contents contained in here. And then I gotta open this up without being operation and everything pops apart. All right, so comes with, again, starting off with these weird pegs. I don't know why. Smiley face. And this doesn't have any of the coloring. This is the latest one. It just has the indentations. Which physically, I mean, yeah, I mean, makes sense because they were burned in. That person said they left divots, right? They weren't really colored in. So that's the big difference. So this is the smiley face. Can't have a Krillin without, okay, the oh my god, I'm about to die face. Smiling. And then lastly, let's put them together actually. Yeah, it's weird. Maybe just kind of push them in there. His angry face, ready to fight. And then going back to his special edition, I think this is Android 18 kissing face, so his head would be tilted to the side. Android 18 would, you know, give him a kiss on this end, and he's kind of, again, another worried, you know, drop here. It's not going to be a Krillin figure without that weird drop. But yeah. And then his accessory that came with the figure was the original Destructo disc. It's kind of weird. Looks very flat. Right. I mean, this is huge compared to the third iteration. Right, this has the actual blades, or more of the blades there. This is just, again, like a UFO frisbee type shit looking thing. Yeah. So yeah, that is it for this figure. I mean, apart from the hands, let's just go real quick to the hands here, right? I mean, same pair of hands there. But yeah, I mean, it was a decent figure. Again, to entice you to buy the other stuff. But look at that. He's so tall. Let's line him up real quick. Just move this out of the way. And I'll go over the boxes too, just so that we can complete that circuit. So, battle costume Krillin, Earth's strongest man Krillin, and then the latest Krillin. He looks more like his Kid Krillin size there. Again, not using Kid Krillin for this measurement, only because it's Kid Krillin and he's somewhere deep inside the storage unit. So, but yeah, this is all of the adult Krillins, starting from the first. I would say this is in between. So I would think this one like this, second, third, and then the latest one. All right, so I'll just leave them here for now. And then for comparison, the latest Goku, the Genki Damatsuri Goku, right? The Ryu. Okay. The Ken. can. One of my favorite characters of all time, Sagat. And you can see how he towers, literally towers. He's like as big as his bottom leg. Like, I mean, like his whole leg. Sagat's leg is way taller than the original. Yeah. And then, let's see. Cyclops, the latest one. And this one is with the peg modification to make him a little bit taller. And obviously to just prove that, see that, you know, with the Ryu, it's a little bit taller, not by much. And then finally, this won't be a review without 90s favorite Jamiroquai. Yep. So this is how he stands with most of the popular figures right now. And yeah, let's go over the boxes real quick. Starting off with the latest, or the oldest one. He spelled his name very phonetically, Klilyn, K-L-I-L-Y-N. I believe this is the US version, obviously with the Funimation sticker. Got this third party when I was at Frankenson's not too long ago. Actually, not too long ago. What am I talking about? Like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I know this figure came out way before that, back in what, 2013 or something. But I didn't get into collecting up until recently. And yeah, here's the Destructo disc. There's his flashbang. His face is here, and I believe, if it was on the instructions, yeah, it only showed 4 of the faces, but I don't think they ever mentioned the kissy face one, which on the package itself, let's go back to it. Where did I put that? Oh, over here. Ah, yes. Sorry. That actually came with 18. So that, again, my fault. This came separately within the Android 18 package. That's my fault. So this is an extra added one. So not to be confused, that did not come with this. Okay? All right, let's get back into it. So that's the box here. I'm going to go ahead and place all of the items in here. This is my process of putting them away. And let's see if we have the case on this. Yep, it's underneath there. Let's put that on top. This way here. Snap them all into place. And for some reason, this was open this way. So I really like to open it from the left side. Let's see. Again, you guys got fast forward on here. You guys can, you know, skip ahead if you need. I'm gonna just do this in one take because I'm lazy and I also just want to, you know, do the full process without any hidden issues there. Let's go ahead and put that on top and then try it again. Something. There you go. Like something else is blocking? No. All right. Side, 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 top. bottom. And again, they were distributed by Bluefin over in Anaheim. The funny thing is that I remember where that location was because it was across the street from the Camelot here in Southern California, the Camelot Golf Center. Used to play a lot of CVS2 back in the day. Yep, I'm very old. And I still play with action figures. So, and this is the box that it came with. Again, I'm very much a big collector of the shipping boxes. You can see here, right? It's always backwards. All right, first box down. Next one, the Battle Clothes Krillin. That one's another Premium Bandai exclusive. So yeah, you can see that these have like some tears and shading. It's because they would have literally the package label on these things and ship it just like this. That's why they call these the brown shipper boxes. So let's go ahead and put this back together. Again, just try not to break any of these guys. Here's the box. Sometimes it's because of the lip on the opposite side that prevents it from going all the way in. Yeah, it's stuck on the bottom. Yeah, I sometimes hate that. Just have to push it out. So this is they added instructions on the left side here. You know, pause if you'd like to see. I'm gonna go ahead and. Right. Yeah. Obviously, I could figure that out. Take out those shield things, armor things later on. Came with the 1. So this is what I was talking about. Did come with the ball. Unfortunately, mine fell a few times from its stand, and so you can see now it has some cracks here and there. At least it kept its integrity, but you know, the inside of it is very, you know, translucent. I was thinking that they were going to have that based off of the display here. Yeah, because he was holding the 1. And I thought he was going to come with the 1. He just came with the wiener. That's fine. I got the 1 here still. But I'm not sure where this is. See, it shows in the back here, the 1 ball. And then I was like, oh, maybe it did have that. Nope. Psych. Got faked out. Yeah. Anyways. So this is the back side here. Bottom. Other side. Let's close this down. Right. Top. Okay. And there's that. And obviously, did come with a shipper box as well. Krillin Battle Clothes. And then in Japanese, again, you'll see this chain, and then they usually come backwards, heads up backwards. So that's how we're gonna put this back. Boom. Krillin battle clothes. Next one. The Earth's Strongest Man, Krillin. Let's go ahead and lock this down first. It's kind of weird. This just snaps into place here. I think you notice that some of them had the divots in them, like to lock in. But then as the years gone on, they've realized that, hey, we could do the locking mechanisms on the side of these boxes so that you don't see any divots and make the presentation a little bit distracted with holes. So that's a good thing. So I'd like to say this one was probably the second one because the battle clothes one had the instructions in the back of it. So let me check really quick if it did. Yep, it did. Yeah, there it is. Actually, let me do this first. It did come with instructions. Just pause if you'd like to see more detail of this. But yeah, it came with instructions. Let's go ahead and put this back in there. And it was behind the orange background. Lock this down. All right, the front. Earth's Strongest Man. Side. Holding the sack. Back. Again, pause for more details. Other side. Right. Top. Bottom. All right, and then where is, I actually didn't come with it since this is a general release. Lastly, here is the Krillin Son Goku's old friend. So obviously you saw me open that up with the Sagawa shipper label box there. They're actually known for doing luggage moving as well. So if you end up going to Japan one of these years when it's not as hyped up, definitely you'll need to use their services when it goes to going to different prefectures and different cities, like from Tokyo to Osaka and Osaka to Kyoto, or going to Hokkaido, like anywhere in Japan, which is pretty cool. Again, it's off topic, but definitely like that, or the Kiribus Takyu Haibin. Anyways, they're one of the more popular ones, Sagawa. Not only do they do delivery for packages, but they also deliver your luggage from one hotel to the next. So yeah, definitely a pro tip if you want to travel into Japan. Again, there's lots of videos that do that, explain about, you know, traveling in Japan, but just side note there. Again, ADD kicking in. So yeah, this is the shipper box for the latest figure. And here it is. Let's go ahead and put this back. All right. So make sure the wiener's in there. I'm hoping that this is all in place. If not, I think that will just fit because he has the same damn head shape on everyone. Yeah. Seriously, this is so phallic. Can't get over it. Yeah. Oh yeah, the pegs too. Let's these peg into each of the sacks. So, and they're square. All right. So this one goes literally, like this. There we go. Damn. Straight up groping. Josh Gropin. Oh, damn. Damn, I thought it fit. All right, there we go. So that is this here. Let's see if I can fit his hands there. I want to see if it would work with other figures, but obviously it's going to work with Krillin here. Let's expand it a little bit. Smooth that out. Okay, that's one peg. Oh, let's see. Try to arrange it so it gets easier here. Oh, okay. Let's try that. Adjust the shoulders. Bring them in. All right, that's one. Come on. Oh, almost there. It's so weird. Nope. Okay. Maybe putting him in. Again, there's instructions on this how to do it. I just don't like to read. I hate reading. Oh. Seriously? Go to your hole. Go to your home. Interesting. Let's just take this out. Put it in here. Yeah, this is very, very dangerous because this peg is so weak. Ah, there you go. Oh, son of a bitch. There we go. Heard it. Snap, snap. Damn, look at that. Mommy, look at my hands. I got hurt. Okay. Now, let's see if it's... Is it either way? I'm hoping. Okay. One. Come on, bro. There you go. Link up. Boom. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Straight up cupping them. Nice. It's pretty solid. Damn, dude, seriously. Why did they make this? Why did they make this? Straight up. All right. Let's see if it would fit the previous one. Would it fit? Hands? No, it's too small. Nope. Yeah, these holes are too big. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, a little bit too big too. This won't fit. Yeah. Nope. This. Yeah. Yeah, so both this one and this one have big pegs, so it won't fit. And this is all on the fly, so I don't know if anybody's answered these questions, but can this fit? Oh, maybe. Maybe. Let's see. It probably can't. Yeah, it does. Oh, wow. It does. but I'm just scared because they're so, yeah, they're so fragile. These things are so fragile. I mean, it'll fit. I'm going to do it for y'all, though. Okay. Let's take these out. Let's take these hands out. Okay. Then these hands are actually smaller. Yeah, a little bit. But not by much. Okay, so let's go back. This one is the right hand. All right. Oh, let's not break these. I know it can fit. Just, uh-oh. There we go. That's one. And, nope, let's not break this. Nope, come on, bro. There we go, 2, yes. All right, so now we just gotta align them so that they're like this, right? His face is funny. All right, 1, or this way. There we go, 1. 2. Nice. There we go. There we go. Look at that. And he can he can hold it up without having to yeah, he can hold it up without having to use that stand. That's a great thing. So, just for your awareness, you could use the first original Krillin with the hand effects for his dong. Even though he's like way shorter. That's cool. Anyways. Yeah, here are all the 4 again. And yeah, look at that shit. You can stand up, holding it up. Yeah, and it fits. It fits the hands. Oh, it just came off. But yeah, now we know. So this accessory can actually work with the first Krillin. Yeah, look at that. Let's move it up a little bit. Boom. You gotta obviously balance it. Yeah. There we go. Nice. All right. Well, let's go ahead and take this out. But yeah, these are all the Krillins so far from Shfiguarts. And yeah, that is pretty much the end of the video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. If there's stuff that you'd want me to also review, let me know. Again, they're not technical. I mean, it's just a casual that really likes Dragon Ball and collecting these figures because he has, he has expendable cash. Anyways, just, yeah, leave us some comments in the video below. And if, again, first time here, Thanks again for coming down. But if not, hopefully we'll see you again. Again, I haven't made any videos in such a long time. Not really motivated as much because, again, a lot of better, older influencers are out there to cover these things. But I do the obscure stuff. The previous one being the Piccolo and the Ultimate Gohan video. This is my ultimate adult Krillin video. So again, any questions, feel free to leave some comments below the video. But apart from that, we'll go ahead and sign off for now. All right. Thanks, everyone.